couple of days I have not been videoing for a couple of days, basically because on day one I forgot to bring the GoPro out of the cabin, and it was a shame because we did 3 tunnels that day and it was absolutely lashing it down. And then on the second day I did bring it out of the cabin, but I did one of my usual tricks and I had forgotten to charge it. So basically I have cruised from Anderton boat lift all the way to Lymm on the Bridgewater Canal, and I've not taken 1 ounce of GoPro footage. So that's very naughty of me. So apologies for that. But you don't need to worry, because I am currently going to turn round in a minute and head back towards the Trent Mersey. The Bridgewater Canal is far prettier than I remember it. This particular section anyway, from Runcorn to Lymm. So I'm just going to go down to the old number 7 pub, which I've driven a bus past many a time, spin it round and then head back, and I'm not quite sure where I'm heading to, but I'm just going to head somewhere, basically because I'm bored. And what do you do when you're bored when you live on a boat? You go boating, because you know what they say, cruising's cruising. See where they've carved the cutting out of the stone. Obviously the Bridgewater Canal, in theory, being the original canal, the first one, true canal, completely man-made. There were rivers and cuttings before this, but they were always interconnected with natural waterways. So this was the first, I think, the first true, completely man-made canal. We are seeing some very large maintenance boats on this particular canal, and I'm presuming that's because this canal is owned by Peel Holdings, which also owns the Manchester Ship Canal, and I would imagine that they can share these boats between the 2 canals, the Ship Canal being extremely large, and the access point to the Ship Canal in Manchester is Paloma Lock, and I would imagine that is a wide lock. So yes, that's why we're seeing such large maintenance boats, is because they probably help them maintain the Manchester Ship Canal as well. But some of these bridges are so wide compared to the narrow canals that you could virtually, you can get 2-way traffic through them. And I'm just not used to it. I'm used to going through a bridge and giving it a good old whack. I've got to give it to Peel Holdings that actually owns the Bridgewater Canal, and I don't know what it's like past Lymm, because I haven't been past Lymm for years. I don't know what it's like around Manchester and stuff, but I give credit where credit's due. It seems to be extremely well maintained. Obviously, Bridgewater Canal is one of the few canals not owned by the Canal and River Trust. To spend the next year preparing for the United Kingdom's entry into the Eurovision Song Contest, because apparently I can't do any worse. So I will think of a song to sing and start my practicing. We'll go from there. So the Bridgewater Canal was a contour canal, which meant it followed the lie of the land, so you do get some sharp deviations, sharp bends in it, because they did anything they could to avoid elevation, which would involve building costly locks. So, contour canal, word of the day. Calm down a little bit once we get past Rappin Hall. See what I mean? rings. Everywhere else it's you get your pins out. I'm not keen on pins. For no particular reason, it's just that I'm a bit of a fanny, that's all. We will pass under some more bridges shortly of other roads that I have to drive on to get home from work and to work. So it's quite satisfying for me to be able to do this journey. I don't think I'll be up this way much. But yeah. Wind is really picked up down this section, and I'm having to get a bit of clout just so I can keep it from getting blown away. Another one of those bridges that I used to have to drive over for work. Windy now on this stretch. We've virtually got surf. I'm probably going to have to edit a lot of this sound out because I bet the wind noise is atrocious. But we'll see. I'll play it back in a minute. bit of wind, really having to plough into it. So I'm just going to really crack on now. T, you're allowed in at this entrance hour to 22, and it takes about 20 minutes to get through. And then people from the other end, they're allowed in on the hour to 10 past. And I got here bang on 4:30. Happy days. This particular tunnel back in 1980 something or other collapsed, and on top of the hill there was a post office, and that unfortunately collapsed in as well. So it took quite a few years for them to rebuild it, but rebuild it they did, and there's a large section in the middle. It's like a cathedral. I will try and capture it on video, but how successful that will be, I don't know.